Boy, we are going to have a busy day today. Let's not bullshit anymore because that's taking too long if we just sit here and come on.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Tuesday, October 12th. 2021, and this is episode number 348 of Barry on Deck. As always, Barry on Deck brought to you by the AP Law Group. If you have been injured in an accident, do not get bullied by these dumb insurance companies out here. Get the AP Law Group on your side, and they will take care of you. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Terrence says Gruden is a douche. Oh, we're going to get into this John Gruden story. That is the headline of the day. We got to talk Ravens Colts today. I got to get my thing set up here because I'm going to be watching the Astros while I do this show today. Yeah, it's not going to be like an official sidecast or anything like that, but I do want to have the Astros on the screen just because I want to know what's going on. I'm a fan, so I want to be able to watch it. So, yeah, we do have a lot of sports to discuss, surprisingly. A lot of sports to discuss on a Tuesday because of Monday Night Football. Crazy game for Monday Night Football. Hell of a comeback by the Ravens. We'll talk about that. I was actually impressed with the Colts. We'll get into it. Not a COVID call. I got to talk a little bit about what's going on in Brooklyn. The Nets and Kyrie Irving. We'll get into that. A whole lot of stuff to get to. Yep, Stroh's down early. McCullers gives up a home run in inning number 2, bottom of the second. I saw right before we went live. So if you're checking in and maybe not able to watch, but you happen to be watching me, first of all, thank you so much. If you're still here, even though the Astros are on, God bless it. I love you all to death. Appreciate you. So I figured today was going to be light. I was like, well, it was either going to be yesterday or today that was going to be light. Why do they have to do day games with the Astros? This Major League Baseball hates the Astros so much, they want to relegate them to day games. Major League Baseball also hates Barry on Deck so much that they want the Astros games to coincide with this show so that it makes you people choose. And what do you mean, you people? All right, I'm not John Gruden. Calm down. I don't know why they got to do this. I don't know why they got to do day games for the best team in baseball. Best team left in the American League, probably. We're going to get to all of it. Let's start with the greatest deckhead in the history of the world, at least for the next 2 hours. Now, it goes out to none other than my man, Joe Pro in the building. He was technically officially, first in the chat. Well done, buddy. Joe Pro's never in the chat. He's never on time. And this was great to see his name pop up in there. Pretty dope. And then Shelby now Shelby says that she got his super chat in for him because he couldn't. I don't believe that, Shelby. I think that was an accidental Congo block. And then she realized she Congo blocked the great and almighty and all powerful Joe Pro and was like, uh-oh. Guys, Joe Pro wanted me to send that in. Here's why. And I'm not trying to call bullshit on anyone, but bullshit. Because Joe Pro has sent super chats in before. Now, so I'm going to give Joe Pro the Triple Crown because whether it was luck or he said he was having internet issues and then Shelby said she got it in for him. So Joe Pro, Triple Crown winner, the greatest deckhead in the history of the world for the next 2 hours. And then it's back to regular old ass Joe Pro. So no, you get it, Joe Pro. Jeff Bell, write it down in the books. Joe Pro, Triple Crown winner. Also, sorry to House and everybody else that joined the other chat. YouTube was acting like a total bitch today. For some reason, I couldn't get into my live dashboard. I've been doing a lot of crazy, funky, fresh things behind the scenes over the last 48 hours. So I guess it just freaked out. I don't know. But I finally was able to get this show created and hoping that I went live on the right one. So, yeah, I apologize, though, for any issues that it caused and for House not being first. I know you guys don't give a shit. By the way, runner on second, 2 outs. Altuve stole second. Bregman at the plate. 3-1 count. Yes, there will be updates today. I got to know. I kind of want to just be like, you know what? We'll just reconvene next week. So here's the deal. Did you buy that new sport coat yet, Barry? No, I have not. It's still going to be the Navy sport coat this week on the TV show. D-Mona said, just finished cutting the lawn just in time to watch Barry. Love you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate that. We need an asterisk next to the triple challenge. Yeah. Joe Pro banged on a trash can. It was definitely a 100% cheaters world championship. What you gonna do? So I have been changing things. As you guys know, this channel's URL has changed. This used to be Barry is Funny on YouTube. Now it's Barry on Sports because of the Barry on Sports and Barry on Deck. And then I've started the new channel, which is Barry is Funny, but I can't get the URL yet until I've been up for 30 days and I have 100 followers. So if you haven't gone over to that channel yet and subscribed, I don't even know where the hell the URL is anymore. But I'll post it. I'll find it at the break or whatever. I gotta be a better host. This is not good. So here it is. I found it. Tony La Russa's already on the phone, not liking what he's seeing from his picture here. Here's the new YouTube channel. Now this is for all things comedy that I will be doing going forward. So if you want to go subscribe to that, help your boy out, get up to 100, that would be dope. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to turn this game off. I'm gonna be distracted by it all day. I have programming news. Good programming news. So as you know, yesterday I talked about the fact that I couldn't do the 3 hours yesterday. I probably I was on the fence about doing a show tomorrow, depending on how much I got done. There's definitely no show Thursday or Friday. Well, I've got some good news for you, folks. I will not be doing a show tomorrow, nor will I be doing a show on Thursday or Friday. However, the one and only Jonathan Reginald Westling, I don't know if that's his real name, is going to fill in my steed. So there will still be a show from 2 to 4 p.m. on this very YouTube channel. It will not be done by me, but it will be done by the more than capable, absolutely hilarious John Westling will be filling in for me. Now, I will say this. We discussed Thursday and Friday for sure. I don't know if he'll be filling in tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. So there may not be a show, a hump day show, but there's definitely a show Thursday. Definitely a show Friday. So make sure you tune in for those. Westling will be here. And he was like, don't worry, bro. I'm going to show prep. I'm going to be ready to go. And I'll be honest with you. And he asked me, is there anybody else that can do it that you could get to do it as well? And I said, yeah, I don't know that I really trust all that many people to take over this show and handle the deckheads like they need to be handled and be given the proper hilarity with sports jocularity and all that bullshit. So whatever. And I just said no. I don't think there's a lot of people I would trust to hand the show over to. John Westling is one of the few, the very few. So Joe Pro with the $5 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Did he send a message? Did he? I don't see the message. I just see the I just see a super chat. Well, thank you for the $5 super chat, Joe Pro. See, I knew you could send in super chats. We're still counting the Triple Crown. Don't you worry about it. Yes, it'll be Wrestling on deck at least Thursday and Friday, perhaps Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, and I told John, hey, listen, I'll pay you a little scratch. Won't be much, but fill in admirably. And that was the super chat from 30 minutes ago. Well, there you go. He said, "Can we smoke dope at the break?" Ooh, sheesh. I think that is up. I'm not sure. I will do my best to make sure that you guys can sit on the corner and do dope on Friday. Okay, I will do my best. That is one thing I will make sure I take care of before I leave. Yordan Alvarez at the plate. Full count now. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Oh, please, God, please, baby baseball Jesus. Let him hit a home run so that he can pull his dick out and show it to all of the White Sox fans in attendance. Oh, my God, that would be so amazing. All right. Yeah, that's true, Joe Pro. I mean, if you want to smoke dope at the break, just do it. But if you want to sit on the corner and do some dope, we'll have to get that arranged. All right, let's get to this show. We have, like I said, much to discuss. I just want to see this Yordan at bat. Walked him. Suck it, bitch. Wait, did they? Okay, that was a walk. He's out. Rodon's gone. Right? Like, that's it. That's it. They got to pull him, right? Don't pull him. He's just now giving up. All right, so I got your sports headlines for you. Here's your sports headlines for the day. Brady has a right thumb that is sore, but he should be fine. He should be able to make his next start with no problem. Hell, it couldn't have been that damn sore. We couldn't have been. Yeah, wait, Magic, that's a good point. We'll get to that too. I don't have it on the rundown, but that is a good point about Dwayne Wade's nepotism with his kid getting a G League contract, even though he's part owner in the Jazz. So Brady has a sore right thumb, should be fine, was fine in the game. Anthony Miller, former Texan, could be signing with the Steelers practice squad, which is huge news. Listen, sometimes you don't have a lot of headlines, okay? Sometimes you don't have a lot of headlines. So that was one of them. It's Texans related. It's Texans adjacent-ish. Ooh, Carlos was on that. He was on that fastball. Here's a little tip for you folks that don't follow baseball or don't know it. Anytime you foul off a ball and it goes straight back, that means you were on it. You just missed it a little bit. He knows. You saw that little thing. Oh, shit. He missed it a little bit. That's all that is. He missed it a little bit, but he's on it. He's on his fastball, which means he'll probably get a breaking ball or a changeup right here and be way out in front. And that's okay. They ain't throwing him another fastball. After you see that, you don't come right back with a fastball again. Boop. Oh, and he did too. Holy cow. Interesting. See, Carlos was thinking the same thing. I'm getting a breaking ball here. I hate you so much. Damn, 10-second delay for me, Barry. Got that fast dial-up. I'm watching on my phone. Like, I'm not going to show you because I'm not going to get a violation. But I literally just have it right down here. Just watching it on my phone. Here's your some other sports headlines. 0-2 count. So, yeah, baby. Come on. Suck all the dicks, Rodon. Suck all the fat White Sox dicks. Okay, I was aggressive. I'm sorry. Carlos Correa with the 2-out double. 2-1 Astros. I maybe got a little excited there. I apologize. I freaked out a little bit. Yeah, pay that man. Pay that man. Cut that meat. Fuck that team. That's a clutch hit right there. That is a clutch. Can we talk about the clutch ABs with Bregman and with Yordan? Bye, bitch. Bye. I guess they didn't cheat with you, huh? Asshole. Yeah, Correa's been the man all year, hasn't he? Sean. Hey, Sean. I would like to invite you to Suck It Town. Okay? This whole chat is enjoying baseball. You're either with us or against us. All right? I'm George Bush. You're the Taliban. You're either actually the White Sox are the Taliban. So you're either with us or against us. Okay? Incarnate said, well, the whole hall just heard the suck all the dicks Rodon. Well, why would you listen to this show without headphones? Anywhere in the world, why would you do that? The swear jar is not here yet. So I'm still swearing until the swear jar gets here. So I don't know why you would not listen to this show in public with headphones on. What's up, Alex? That doesn't make any sense. But still, I would like to invite your office and Rodon to suck all the dicks. All right, back to the headlines. Chiefs will be without Clyde Edwards. I don't know why I can't say Clyde. I always say Clyde Edwards Hilaire's. The damn S in Edwards makes me pluralize the whole name, all of them. My volume is on whisper and Laminac is still loud. Are you at school, Total Dallas? Okay, I'm not going to yell things to children. I'm not going to do that. What's up, Mr. Mina? But Clyde Edwards Hilaire will miss a few weeks, suffered an MCL sprain in Sunday's loss to the Bills. So they don't have a specific amount of time, but it'll be a few weeks. So Chiefs fans, sorry, buddies. Saquon Barkley is not as injured as first feared. They thought it was going to be real bad. But according to Ralph Vacciano, Giants head coach Joe Judge told reporters Monday the x-rays on Barkley's sprained ankle were, quote, promising with better news than it could have been. A little bit of a sigh of relief, they said, for the Giants. So if you're a Giants fan, what are you doing with your life? Also, Trey Lance could miss some time with a sprained knee. They said that they'll reevaluate him at the end of the week to determine his status for next week. We really won't know whether he's got a chance versus Indy until next week, but he's got a chance. It's possible 1 or 2 weeks. We'll have to wait and see. That was a quote from Shanahan. That's according to the 49ers web zone. So there are your headlines. I'm so distracted. I'm probably going to have to turn off the Astros game. I'm not going. What's up, Heart Thrib? That's Heart Rib. What's up, Heart Rib? Heart Thrib? No, it's too late. Don't just put throb. That looks creepy. Throb is a weird word. People don't like the word moist. Throb is a weird standalone word, too. Dang. Alex is sucking all the socks. Suck it, Sox fans. White Sox, Red Sox, blue, green, all socks. That was. Mark said earbuds are in, although I work at a bar, so suck all the dicks is one of the cleaner things it said. High dew points make me moist. Oh my God. You have a shirt like that, don't you, Steven? Don't you? Oh, thanks, Cisco. I just haven't shaved. Also, it's not nice at all. You can see it's still like, oh my God, why is it all red right there? Oh, I know why. That's from weed eating. Ain't that a bitch? I got slapped in the face with some grass. No, but it's still a hot mess. It's still real patchy. So, yeah, it's not a nice beard at all. I appreciate the kind words, but definitely not a nice beard. Can we talk about John Gruden now? Can we talk about this dude? Boy, one of my comedian friends, Jermaine Warren, has a joke where he talks about life and things getting out of control. And one of the phrases that he says in the joke, which was entertaining to me, and I've always quoted it, is, "The descent was swift." No, Dan, not yet. Not yet, Dan. Hold on, buddy. Okay, let's do this now while Dan is here, guys, before we get to John Gruden. I need you guys, 2 things actually we need to do. I gotta get my shot glass. Hold on. Dan, don't leave yet, Dan. Hold on. Hold on, Dan. They called him out. Was he safe? 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 Oh, he was out. Damn it. All right, Dan. Folks, I need you to get your shot glass for me. We've got a double toast. One I want to raise a glass and some T's and P's. Not just, there's been no death, but Dandy Dan is GTSS, folks, in a big way. Dandy Dan could use your support and an encouraging and kind word. He's going through some shit himself. His brother and niece are going through some shit. His dad is going through some shit. The whole fam is going through some shit. You guys know how this goes. It's when it rains, it pours. And it can be demoralizing to have to deal with so much shit at one time. So, Dan, I want to tell you, buddy, we're here for you. If you need anything, reach out. And we all love you and we all got your back. And if you just need to talk, we're here for that too. All right? Hang in there. I promise you things will get better. Cheers to you. Now, oh, shit. Yeah, Shelby's right. Dan's been going through it. It's been rough. So let's all give good vibes to Dan. This sucks because I'm about to have to do back-to-backs. This show's about to really get off the rails. This will be my last show of the week, too. So, and I haven't eaten today. But I got to do 2 shots. Normally, I wouldn't do this. This show's about to get ridiculous. I may have to eat at the break or something. But we have a birthday in the house, too. So, Dan, GTSS, we got your back. Also, deckheads, if you're out there drinking, I need you to raise a glass for the one, the only AJB. HBD AJB. Happy birthday, Aaron J. Bryant. Aaron, buddy, even though you're a Falcons fan and you're so sad to be a Falcons fan, we still love you. I appreciate you being a deckhead and a part of this community, an integral part of this community. You're not here right now, and that's okay. I still love you. This toast is for you. Hopefully you're watching later. If not, go fuck yourself. But happy birthday, Aaron. Love you, buddy. I hope you get roadhead or a hand job or whatever it is you're into, man. Cheers to you. Happy birthday. Oh, God, Jesus. Whew. Okay, well, shit's about to get real. So, and cheers to Lisa, who is feeling better. No, Don, I can't do a third shot. I will be fucking 3 sheets to the wind. There's no way I'm doing a third shot. But I am glad, I am super pumped to hear that Lisa is feeling better. Because Lisa's my girl. She is a sweetheart, and nobody deserves to feel better and be in good spirits more than Lisa. So I'm glad to hear that. One more thing I want to do, and then I want to talk John Gruden. I just wanted to put this out there. I've already donated to this, but if you want to help out a fellow deckhead in their breast cancer awareness research fund, here's a link. Our own Rachel, is trying to raise a few funds. I've donated. I think Josh, aka 713 Hooligan, donated. I think Donna donated. We all just threw in $25. So if you don't have $25, do $5, do $10, whatever it is you can do. Do $1. I don't give a shit. But she's trying to raise money, and it's a great cause. And save the titties. So get out there, click on that link, and donate a few bucks if you want to support a fellow deckhead. There you go. Joe Pro's going to be the designated driver. I got to go run after this show. I'm going to be drunk running. That's going to be sweet. The little my little tracker, it's just going to be zigzags all over the neighborhood. It's going to be bad. Okay, let's talk John Gruden. First of all, I didn't even know why. How fast am I going to run? Well, probably not fast if I'm drunk. Normally I run, I don't know, somewhere between a 9:45 and 11-minute mile. It just depends on how I feel. And I think partly it depends on how hydrated I am. How much I've, eaten, if I'm feeling good. So yeah, I don't know. Probably 11, 12 minutes, and it's going to be drunk. So probably not going to be good. All right. So, man, I was looking at, boy, there are a lot of people watching the Astros right now. I wonder if people took off work. Do people take off work to watch Astros games? Is that a thing? I don't know. If they were home, I guess you would, right? But you wouldn't want. You just watch it at work. I know I would. When I used to have a day job, I used to get to work at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I would do all my meetings in the morning. I would have them scheduled. And then by 11:30, I would go to lunch, and I would come back from lunch at usually 1:30 or 2. And at some point, I would have worked out, eaten, and gone to my truck and taken a nap. So, Mark, what bar do you work at? I saw somebody ask that earlier. Did you ever say? Mark's done 5 shots since he got there at 11. Jesus, Mark. That's crazy. All right, so let's talk John Gruden. I didn't know really why they were looking into emails in the first place. Somebody on Twitter told me apparently they were actually looking at emails that were sent to the Washington football team because there was an investigation going on surrounding them. And they happened to, what's up, Walt? And they happened to actually look at the emails that were sent, and a lot of them were from John Gruden. You may have a problem, Mark. May? But they were looking at these emails and were like, oh, this is bad. These are awful. And I'll be honest, I really still don't know why you would release these emails unless you just want to get John Gruden in trouble. But it escalated really quick. Somebody asked me what was the over-under on him making it to the weekend. And I said, take the over, because at the time, all I had heard about was the remark about, what is his name? Smith. I got to find his name out. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go over here to John Gruden. Duh, something. What was it? Damn it. Of course, I've lost his name now. Yeah. It's not even in here. Okay. Nope. Cancel. What am I doing here? Hold on. DeMaurice Smith. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Terrence. So if you don't know what happened in all this, Gruden had sent a plethora of emails to the Washington football team president, Bruce Allen. And I think it was partly because of he probably had a relationship. No, Incarnate, I'm not doing another shot. I'm already feeling those 2 back-to-back shots. But I think it's partly because of his brother working there. Maybe they had some sort of relationship. Now, I want to say this too about these emails. Gruden was not employed by anybody within the NFL at the time. So he wasn't working for a team when he fired off all these bullshit emails. I think some of them. Now some of them he was, perhaps, and some of them he wasn't. I'm not sure. Excuse me. That's from the shots on the Diet Coke. But one of the things that he said was he had made a reference to DeMaurice Smith, and said he had Michelin man-sized lips. And I thought, ooh, that's not smart. That's not good. He later, and this is in this article I'm looking at, Gruden, in an email to Allen, said he had lips the size of Michelin tires, did DeMaurice Smith. That was his quote. Quote, lips the size of Michelin tires. Gruden told ESPN that he routinely uses the term rubber lips to refer to a guy that I catch lying and he can't spit out the truth. So let's just take this as a teaching moment right now. Just this one, because this is just one of several awful things he said in an email. So Gruden's justification for what he sent was the fact that he says, look, anybody that's a liar, I say, has rubber lips. So my point was, this dude's got rubber lips the size of Michelin tires. That's his defense. So I think everybody in general can take this as a teaching moment. In 2021, if you are going to talk shit about a person, make sure when you do it that the references that you use could not, at the very least, be misconstrued as furthering a negative stereotype about that person's race, ethnicity, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender. I've never heard of rubber lips, to be honest with you. But I can tell you, if I'm sending that email and I even have half of a fucking brain cell and a slight bit of awareness, I'm going to go, you know what? There's this awful racist stereotype. And if I make this reference, even though I mean it that, oh, he's a liar, just say he's a liar. Like, it's that simple, right? Just say, that dude's a liar. That guy, but it's one of those things where you have, if you, I don't know how to put this. Where some people are going to get upset by this. If you understand the nuance of stereotypes that have a racist connotation to them, if you understand the nuance of that, then as you're typing specifically, even talking, you're able to filter yourself and say, you know what? This doesn't sound right. I mean, look, there have been instances. Base hit, Astros. Let's go, Tucker. Suck it, White Sox. There have been instances where, even recently on Barry on Sports, on the TV show, Houston Sports Show, where I have been given jokes where I'm like, ooh, I'm not saying that. That could be interpreted as me being racist or homophobic or misogynistic or any of those isits. I'll just err on the side of caution. And then in this day and age, you have to. So I don't feel sorry for John Gruden that, oh, well, I say anyone that's a liar has rubber lips. Okay. But you know all of the racist stereotypes that exist. You know those, John. I know you know those. So you just have to avoid that. I mean, it's that simple. A little bit of thought. And then it doesn't stop there, because that was the first one. And then he said terrible shit about Roger Goodell. So when I was asked about it on Twitter, they were like, he said these things. And the players were like, look, all I can go off of is how he has treated me He has never treated me poorly. Astros just stole second. Who was that? Tucker. Tucker stole second. 1 out. Oh, no, that was 1-1. That was a hit and run. Spice Boy. Spice Boy missed on the hit and run. That's a little interference there. I'll take it. Fuck him. First of all, I guess going back a little bit. If I'm firing off emails, I'm certainly not talking all the shit that John Gruden talked in those emails about specific people. Maybe a phone call. But there have been times when I wanted to text somebody something mean. Like, man, fuck this dude. This dude is a fucking asshole. But instead of texting that, I will call said person that I was going to text it to and be like, hey, bro. Yeah, this guy's an asshole. There's no paper trail of that. So while you're firing off emails with all of your thoughts about everybody in the NFL or surrounding the NFL, it doesn't make sense to me. So he really, at the end of the day, has nobody to blame but himself. But the language that he uses, it doesn't end with the reference to DeMaurice Smith's lips or talking shit about Roger Goodell. He called somebody, I think, and this is a quote, so don't, it's tough to hear. But he said he doesn't understand why the NFL and Roger Goodell pressured Jeff Fisher into drafting, quote, a queer. At this point, once you start to see stuff like that, like okay, if you want me to believe the whole, listen, rubber lips means people that lie, and I think DeMaurice Smith is a liar. Okay. Did Tucker steal third yet? I'm not even watching. Go Tucker! If you want me to believe that, I still say you're a fucking idiot for making that reference in a documented email. But, okay. But to use the word queer, which there are people that identify as queer. It's kind of like the use of the word Jew. Let's use that. Somebody can identify. Oh, I am a Jew. I have Jewish friends that'll tell you, yeah, I'm a Jew. Yeah, but it can also be used negatively, just like queer. Somebody could identify as the word queer, but you could also be using it as a slur or slander at the same time. So I think you have to be very careful in emails that are not going to go away that you send to people. So I could understand a little bit, even though I think it's ignorance and stupidity on his part. But okay, if your explanation is rubber lips, I think a lot of us could buy it. The Roger Goodell slander, I don't give a shit about. But when you start to see a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4 different slurs, or otherwise disparaging a group of people, at that point it goes from ignorance to just a part of your character, right? It's no longer look, I say rubber lips, he's got Michelin tires, that's rubber, that's the whole, okay. But and that's one, cool, fine. I don't believe you, but okay. That's what you meant. But when there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, that's why John Gruden had to step down. It was too many. It became a pattern, in other words. And the crazy thing is, at one point, not all, most of the guys on the team still had his back. In the media, you can go back and find where they're like, look, he's always treated me good. I don't think that's him. I could be wrong, but I don't think Gruden is racist. So, okay. And those were his players saying that. Some people said no comment because they weren't going to let him off the hook. It's their prerogative. I think, yeah, Sean said, I wonder what else is going to come out. I don't know if there's going to be a witch hunt now. He's lost. He's resigned. He stepped down. I think, in this, and this isn't, and there will be people that defend this and say, goddamn cancel culture wins again. See what happens? Yeah, but you can't say awful shit and use racist or sexist or homophobic slurs in an email and just be like, yeah, but I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean the guy was actually queer. You can't get away with that. Oh shit. Did they? Martin Maldonado with an RBI single. What the fuck is going on with this world right now? I'm shook. I'm shook. Martin easy out Maldonado with a base hit, scores a run. What is happening? It's his destiny. This is destiny now. Right up the middle, too. Yeah, suck all the White Sox dicks. All right. I think I've made my point. With one email, with one instance, you understand, okay, rubber lips, the Michelin reference. All right, John, it's a little sus, but we'll let you go. But then you talk shit about Roger Goodell. You use the Q word, other misogynistic and homophobic slurs. Like it just starts to spiral out of control. So 2 days ago or a day ago, I was like, okay, now you fucked up. Also, don't email that shit to people. That's the crazy and beautiful thing about email and text and Twitter and social media. All of that hate in you is going to eventually come out. I've always said this about topics like this. Yeah, he did hit the superfecta of insults. But I've always said this about instances like this. You really find out about, another base hit. Oh, is that what? You really find out about who a person is and what's in their heart by the way that they are able to convey their meaning and themselves in conversations like this. When you hear of someone, I'm not racist. I accidentally said that word. No. Because people that don't have that word in their heart don't say those words. I can believe one excuse. Well, Michelin man. Rubber lips means liar. Michelin tires. But when you've got 3, 4, 5, dude, I'm sorry, John. So let's see. Dan Snyder still owns a team. I'm not sure what that is in reference to. Did I miss something about Dan Snyder that he said? Brandon Gary said, fuck the White Sox as a staff, record label, and as a crew. Paul said, are you sorry? Me or Gruden? Here's the thing, Paul, about apologies. So Gruden came out and said, look, I'm not racist. There's not a racist bone in my body. That was not meant to be racist. And I think there are moments that I would agree with that. For example, and again, look, let's be real. Let's be honest here. A white guy like myself doesn't get to tell you that I believe in John Gruden's excuse of rubber lips refers to guys lying and DeMaurice Smith is a liar, and that was the example I was using. He's got Michelin tire lips, rubber lips. He's a big liar. Guys like me don't get to make that judgment because I haven't been on the other side of this. So I hope that makes sense too. Some of it, like just the same thing with him using the word queer in an email. I don't get to make an excuse for that or believe it or not, or tell you that it's okay or not okay, or you should or should not be offended by what he sent. I don't get to tell you that. You maybe don't get to make that decision. You don't get to decide what is offensive if the subject or the topic or the slur maybe doesn't apply to you. Now, there may be some members of the LGBTQ community that were not offended. There may be some members of the African American community that are not offended, that believe the excuses. But that's up to them. And where there's smoke, there's fire. And I've always told you that. When guys use these words and emails like this, that's what's in their heart. What does that mean, Tony? Astros back on. I don't know what that means. All right, so let's get some of this. Are you sorry? I don't know what that means, Paul. You said sorry to him. No, I'm not sorry to him. What's up, Aaron? So Joe Bro said, I don't understand how even a bigoted asshole can look at this and think, cool, press send. That's the real issue here, Joe Pro. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by what's in your heart. People that think it's okay to use and say things like this don't understand that it's not okay to say things like this and use words like this. They don't, it's in their core. It's in their belief system. And this is, it's okay to say these things. And there is, look, we've talked about this in the past on this show. There are some words that you used in the past that later you understand, wow, that's a hurtful word. I never realized that. I would always call my friends this word or that word, and in casual, just fucking around friend parlance. Well, what are you? R word? Don't be a F word. And then you realize later, wow, that is fucking mean and hurtful. And you take that out of your vocabulary. You take that awfulness, and you don't need to say it or use it. And then there are some people that just, it's who they are. And again, once, with the excuse that he gave, but when there's 7, 8, 9 different emails, you did that to yourself, buddy. That's in your heart, John. And you can tell us you're not racist or homophobic or whatever it is. But when there's that pattern, buddy, that's a pattern. So, what's going on in the Laminack farm, Barry? Nothing, really. Nothing. Thank you, Justin. You're the man. Yeah. Nothing. Actually, you know what's going on? Did Bregman come through? Am I that far behind? Bregman! To the wall! To the window! To the wall! Oh, please, 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 baseball Jesus, let the White Sox get eliminated at home. Oh, my God. I will. Okay. I almost said some dirty, filthy things on this stream. I might try to make a baby with this microphone live on air if they beat the White Sox on the road. After all the shit they talked about the cheating. Oh, my God. I swear to you. More like the white cum socks. Okay. That was, oh, my God. There's too many shots this morning. Clarence said, okay, I'm out. What happened, Clarence? What did I do? Did I run you off or you just got to go? Yep. That's the thing. There were, and again, you know, there was that name. Yeah, the crunchy socks. Did he have a lot more homophobic stuff? I didn't know. Don't do that shit, Barry. What? Don't have sex with the microphone? I mean, why are you stealing my joy, HR? Huh? Why are you stealing my joy, HR? Did I upset Clarence? Is this why he said, okay, I'm out? Pump the brakes, breathe. It looked like this Sunday night. Okay, what are you, Marty now, Mark? Man, I love Chicago. You can't be a fucking Cubs and a White Sox fan. We've already established that. I mean, we haven't, but he used a certain F word. What happened? I'm so missing it. This is the last thing Clarence said. I love the NFL, but the higher up owners who turn the other cheek and do whatever in the hell they want with no punishment is sickening. I would agree with that. I don't know why you would leave. What's up, Ray? See, that's the point that I was making, Heartthrob. It's a great point. It's 2021. How about just don't be a piece of shit? Just don't be awful. It's that simple. Just maybe don't say mean shit about people. I mean, if you want to call somebody a dumbass or a fuckface or whatever, I'm good with that. It's the other stuff. Oh, Gruden has a particular slur that starts with F. Yeah. Oh, you do hate the Sox. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, no. I'm counting all the chickens, buddy. All the chickens. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I pulled a piece of skin off my finger, and now I'm bleeding. Son of a bitch. You ever do that? You get a little extra skin there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. God damn it. I gotta tell you, I should be proud of that. I used to bite my fingernails really badly. So that I would never do on camera because I would always bite my fingernails. Oh, I'm out from chat driving home. What a puss. Really? You can't chat and drive? Clarence? Just kidding, Clarence. Don't chat and drive. All right, let me do this before we I'm done with the Gruden thing. I'm exhausted talking about this dude. Hey, if you want the best seafood in the city of Houston, folks, do like Justin Swinford. Thank you, buddy. Get yourself over to Dan's Seafood and Wings. 2 locations for you. One on the southwest side, I should say, on South Gessner. One on the northeast side on Uvalde Road. That's my home, Dan's. I feel like I can make this promise. Now, this isn't a Dan's promise. This is a Barry promise. But if you love seafood, if you are a true seafood lover, you are going to love the seafood available at Dan's. It is delicious. It is amazing. It is in abundance. When we did our fantasy draft, and by the way, we're going to do fantasy updates here in just a second, brought to you by Dan's Seafood and Wings. But when we did our draft at Dan's, people were like, oh my God, this is so much food. So not only is it delicious, not only is it reasonably priced, it's a lot. They give you a lot of food too. And they've got daiquiris, they've got beer, they've got whatever you can think of. And don't sleep on the wings. It is Dan's Seafood. A lot of people sleep on the wings. Fat calories don't count at Dan's. Paul, that is so true, buddy. And look, you can get shrimp. That's good for you. Boiled spicy shrimp. Can't go wrong with that. That's not fat. Now the fries don't, if you're watching your weight. But I'm telling you right now, folks, the menu is diverse. It is delicious. You're going to love it. Go check it out. Log on to eatatdans.com. That is the website. You can also go to Eat at Dan's on Instagram. Check out all the food porn that they have. If you're a seafood fan or you just are in the mood for some seafood, do yourself a solid and get over to Dan's Seafood Wings and try it out. I think you're going to love it. Folks, there's no better time to put some Dan's in your mouth. All right. Christopher Mina wants to talk a little Kyrie Irving. We are going to get to that. And this I cannot wait for. I hope that they hit the ball back up the middle. I literally hope they shatter his cup. Fuck that dude. I'm not afraid to say it. This is what Walt said. If the Astros score 6 and 9 at home and 6 in Chicago, but the White Sox scored 1 and 4 on the road and 12 at home, who's cheating again? I mean, I don't want to say Walt and I are on the same page, but Walt and I are on the same page. We talked about this yesterday. That was the point I made. Who had the better home game? The Astros scored 6 in game 1 and 6 at home and 6 in game 3 on the road. The White Sox could barely manage 5 runs total in 2 games on the road, but somehow scored 12 at home. It's pretty sus if we want to talk about being sus. Goddamn base hit. Son of a bitch. Listen, Lance, we need you to keep your shit together, buddy. We're not going to have this comeback season bullshit. What else we going to talk about? Oh, let's talk about, so we got Gruden out of the way. Got the headlines out of the way. Got the Gruden out of the way. We can talk Kyrie. Somebody brought that up. I don't want to belabor the point, but if you haven't heard about what's going on with Kyrie Irving, basically he has said he's not going to get inoculated. He's basically said he's not going to get vaccinated. And Steve Nash has said, look, we'll deal with it. We'll figure it out. And that was a couple days ago. And since then now, New Jersey has come out and take a pretty strong stance against this. The GM has come out and said some pretty, not damning, but pretty forceful, I guess, words about Kyrie and the situation. Quote, given the evolving nature of the situation and after thorough deliberation, we have decided Kyrie Irving will not play or practice with the team until he is eligible to be a full replacement. Now, if you're not aware of what's going on, I'm sorry, Brooklyn. What did I say? Yeah, I meant Brooklyn. What did I say? New Jersey? That could be the alcohol talking. That could be the 2 shots. Fact of the matter is, yeah, the Brooklyn Nets have had to make a decision because Kyrie, if you don't know, in New York City, you cannot perform in an arena without being vaccinated. Kyrie is notoriously known to be not vaccinated. And because of that, he would not be able to play in any of the home games until he gets vaccinated. So Brooklyn has made the following statement. Kyrie has made a personal choice, and we respect his individual right to choose. Currently, the choice restricts his ability to be a full-time member of the team, and we will not permit any member of our team to participate with part-time availability. It is imperative that we continue to build chemistry as a team and remain true to our long-established values of togetherness and sacrifice. Double play. Suck it, hoes. Astros got a double play. Our championship goals for the season have not changed, and to achieve these goals, each member of our organization must pull in the same direction. We are excited for the start of the season and look forward to a successful campaign that will make the borough of Brooklyn proud. So that was the official release. Well, that wasn't the end of it. They got back to GM Sean Marks of the Brooklyn Nets, and he also added this about Kyrie Irving. Quote, Will there be pushback from Kyrie and his camp? I'm sure this is not a decision they like. Kyrie loves to play basketball and wants to be out there participating with his teammates. This is a choice Kyrie had, and he was well aware of that. Bottom line, yes, you have the right to choose not to get vaccinated. But when there are rules and laws that apply as well, if you flex that right to not be vaccinated, you also must deal with the consequences as such. And that's essentially what Sean Marks of the Brooklyn Nets is telling Kyrie. We respect your right not to get vaccinated, but you will not be a part-time, half-ass player on this team. If we're going to prepare for a season and prepare for games, it's going to be with players we know we can count on for 82 games, barring injury. And you are not one of those. And you know what? It's the right thing to do. It's the right stance to have. If that's the choice Kyrie wants to make, great. But you also must deal with the consequences. Because not everybody's about your foolishness, Kyrie. Amos said he basically said, I don't have time for this shit, Kyrie. Misses like 30 games a season anyway, though. Well, that's just it, though, Amos. It's going to be more than 30 games. We broke it down on this show the other day. What's up, Edward? We broke it down on this show the other day. It's 41 home games, plus they play the Knicks, plus they play in LA, plus they play in California. Oh, fucking double in the corner. God damn it. 2-out double. Could be worse. Lock it down, Lance. So it's more than just those home games. Any other city that has that requirement, he can't play in, which is LA. So you got Clippers and Lakers. It's the Knicks. You're talking about over half a season. I think we figured it was almost 50 plus games. Because I think the entirety of California is like that. So Sacramento, the Warriors, the Clippers and the Lakers, the Knicks. So yeah, you can make that decision, but basketball goes on without you, with or without you. I guess my question to you, Chad, is do you think that this is enough to force him to get vaccinated? Or is Kyrie so stubborn and so emphatic to prove his point that he doesn't play? I'm curious what you guys think. I think this forces a trade. That's what I think. And we had heard rumblings about, could Kyrie be moved? Does he want to be there? I think at the end of the day, what this means is that Kyrie is going to be moved to a team in a state and a city that doesn't have these requirements. It could be the Magic. It could be the Heat. It could be the Rockets, Spurs, or Mavericks. It could be any other number of teams. But I don't think that everybody just sits pat and he doesn't play or get paid. It's already costing him $380K every preseason game and then into the regular season. He ain't going to want to lose that money. He's going to waive his no trade clause, and the Brooklyn Nets are going to find the absolute highest bidder for Kyrie's services, whether that's the Miami Heat or whoever. They're going to have to get a lot in return. They're going to need a point guard. Wouldn't it be super weird if the Nets are like, okay, and I've talked about this before. Steven said, I don't think he cares to play anymore. Allen agrees. Oh, I think he still wants to play. I think he still wants to play. Paul said, not the Rockets. Don't send us that craziness. And Edward Gonzalez said, dude got his bag. He's ready to call it career. Oh, I don't know, Edward. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that. There's more money to be made. $380K a game just this year. You walking away from that? I don't give a shit how much money you have. Every time you step on the court, you get 380 gur. Come on, fam. Nobody in their right mind is walking away from that money. And so Brandon says, well, Kyrie doesn't care about basketball. Yeah, but I think Kyrie is smart enough to understand that the catalyst for the things he does off the court is the things he does on the court. Trust me, as a guy who used to be on ESPN radio, I'm thankful for the deckheads that still validate me and show up. But do you know how little my phone rings and how little private messages I get and how little I get recognized now that I'm not on the radio as opposed to when I was? I mean, I still get some of it. It's always going to be there, but the level of it changes. And my point is, it's the same thing that happens with people on TV. It's the same thing with movie stars, musicians, basketball players, and athletes. When you lose that public eye persona, you become persona non grata. People forget about you. That's the life of a public figure. That's what happens. So if Kyrie wants to be out front and outspoken and a leader in the community and a leader in the things that he's passionate about, he would be wise enough to recognize that basketball allows the other agendas he has in his life that are important to him to be pushed forward. That's just a fact, folks. And that's coming from a D-list, E-list, F-list celebrity that's no longer on the radio. I mean, I still have TV, but nobody watches it. I promise you that. He knows that. And think what $380K a game allows you to do for the cause you're passionate about. You could take one game check a year. Just give it to somebody. And that would make all the difference in the world to them, even though it wouldn't affect you. So don't just write it off that, he don't care. Oh, he cares. He cares. What this isn't Kyrie giving up on basketball. This is Kyrie digging his heels in for a stance that he is passionate about. This is about proving points now, which is part of the problem with this country as a whole. But this is about proving a point. You're not going to dictate to me what I do in my personal life. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't do. I'm a man. I'm an individual. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. And you and this league and all this money and these owners can all fuck off. I'm going to do what I want to do. And these GMs and these owners and this league will say, cool, do what you want to do. But you won't be making any money not doing it on our basketball court. We'll tell you that much. So I think at the end of the day, Kyrie still wants to play. He still wants to be on the court. He's still a competitor and he still loves the money. And the cameras and the attention. But he doesn't want to get vaccinated. Nice breaking ball by Lance. Starts off. But he doesn't want to get vaccinated. So just find a trade partner. And I saw somebody in the chat say, God, not the Rockets. Well, the Rockets have an overpriced point guard that's aging that they need to get rid of. Maybe there's a 3-team deal in the mix. Maybe there's some work happening where John Wall gets traded to the Brooklyn Nets where he becomes the point guard of a championship team like he wanted and needed. They need a point guard. Kyrie goes to a third team, and that third team ships some young superstars worth a lot of money here. Maybe it's Philly. Maybe Ben Simmons goes to Brooklyn and Kyrie goes to Philly. Point guard for point guard. Done. Maybe they involve Sacramento because Ben Simmons has been rumored to, I'll go to Sacramento. He said he wants out of Philly so bad he'd be willing to go to Sacramento. Why that name came up, I don't know. But it's possible. But there are names and options out there. Let's go. Yeah, hide your face, you dumb fuck. The White Sox suck a fatty. Boom. Go sit down, you dumbass. Caught looking. Yeah. Just like you guys are going to be caught looking at the Astros advance to the ALCS, you dumb White Sox bitches. All right, that was a little aggressive. I apologize. They don't really deserve that. Paul said, I'll take the 3-way. Yeah, I mean, look, I can understand that, right? Get a young team involved. Get some more young players in Houston. Get John Wall to Brooklyn. Get Kyrie wherever he would go. I don't know who that third team would be, but I could see that happening. I don't know when it would happen, but I'm going to tell you two things are going to happen. Either Kyrie's going to get vaccinated and be a Brooklyn Net, or he's going to be traded to a city and a state where those types of rules are not in place somehow, some way. Ball said Kyrie to the Space Jam squad. Oh, Tapair's coming in to face Correa. Swear, please, just a comebacker to the mound right in the cup. That's all I want to hear. I want to hear the pitch, hit the bat, hit the cup. That's it. Not like in the face, not where it could damage him permanently, not in the heart, not in the head. Just hit him in the balls. Because fuck that dude. Yeah, we did. In case you hadn't heard, in case you've been living under a rock, Red Sox closed out the Tampa Bay Rays yesterday. So the Rays falter, surprisingly, surprised me. But the Rays stumbled down the stretch. The Red Sox with good pitching. Man, I'm going to tell you what. Chris Sale coming back late in the season was huge for that Red Sox team. And he's looked like the Chris Sale of old. And that Red Sox team, they're not formidable. They could beat these Astros. But if there's one team you didn't want to face, you'd face the Yankees. You'll face the Red Sox. You'll face the White Sox. You don't give a shit about any of these teams. It was the Rays. The Rays were a thorn in the Astros' side. They don't give a shit now. So, I think White Magic is just over here trying to stir up shit. Kyrie greater than Luka. Aaron greater than Dak. Michael, why do you have to be like this? Why do you just want to start shit? Why can't you just hang out with us? What'd he say over here? Probably worth more than that Walt, because Kyrie's are some of the best hooping shoes on the market. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Katie said Kyrie's one of the best players if you need to win 16 games, but regular season he makes shit difficult. Yeah, totally agree. Oh, well, that I believe too. TD started it. Okay, I believe that too. Expos greater than White Sox. What are we doing? What's happening in the chat? Don't talk to me about sportsmanship. You don't accuse a team of cheating when you have nothing to back it up with, and then expect that team and its fans to show you some sportsmanship. Hey, how about you go fuck yourself with that sportsmanship and shove it up your dirty butthole? Ain't gonna be no sport. You can't come out and be like, well, they're a bunch of goddamn cheaters, and look what happens when they go on the road. And then when they go on the road and go up 5-1, fuck your whole entire family. Okay? All of them. Granny and grandpa too. Fuck your family, fuck your team, fuck your friends. You can all suck it. I hope they beat the ever-living shit out of that squad. That's how it goes. I gotta pee. The White Magic did snitch on you, bro. He absolutely did. Carlos Correa at the plate. No outs. 1-2. Told Allison, talk a little louder. They can't hear you in the assistant principal's office. I'll say it. Okay, put me on speaker. What does that say? Astros offense strikeout rate at home 19%, on the road 20%. Oh, but they're cheaters. What I loved is that a Texas Ranger writer had to come out and say, "Hey, look. You can say what you want to say, but the fact of the matter is there is no statistical data that supports the accusation that the Astros have cheated this year. None. And if they're getting your signs, guess what? That's on you, fuckface. If they're getting your signs at second base and relaying them legally, That's baseball, bitch. Deal with it. The fact of the matter is they're not cheating electronically with fucking trash cans, you dumb fuck. Now, you might be the moron that doesn't change up your sign, so if somebody's standing on the second, they see you fucking, oh, he's throwing a fucking breaking ball because the dumbasses don't change up what they fucking do. Well, that's on you. Stealing signs is a part of baseball, period. Doing it electronically and cheating that way with fucking video and cameras and trash cans is a different story. But stealing signs has always been a part of baseball and will always be a part of baseball. So if your dumbass doesn't change that, you're the dumbass. But there is no statistical analysis that would prove that the Astros have been cheating. So I'm going to need the entirety of the Chicagoland area to go fuck itself. And that includes Mark G and Marty. There, I've said it. They're like, hey, what the fuck, man? All right, let's talk a little fantasy football while we watch the Astros. They're going to score a run here in this inning. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. They're going to do it. Let's talk fantasy football. Brought to you by Dan's Seafood and Wings. You want the best seafood in the city of Houston? You get over to Dan's. Mark's like, hey, man, what the fuck did I do? Listen, it's just Chicago, bro. Anybody get lumped in with this shit. If I was talking about New Orleans, then that would have been Amos and Clarence and Walt and fucking Perry and Donna. They'd have all been lumped into that. But it wasn't. We were talking Chicago. So just fucking deal with it. Do we need to send a welfare check to Marty's house? Oh, poor Marty. Love me some Marty. He's such a good dude. All right, here's your Dan's Seafood and Wings fantasy football update. In the BZH Brian Henson BZH 420 League, Brian beat up on 713 Hooligan 114-91. Amos, I would say he gets by the king of the deckheads, Robert Likes Beer, 110-100. Brandon Gary, boy, that was two heavyweights going at it. Brandon Gary and Titan Hugo, 173-164. Incarnate with 200 points in one goddamn game, bro. What kind of squad you got over there, famo? Anyways, Incarnate goes 201-123, and the slow white Bronco gets a flat. Yeah, someone scored 200 points. Eric Resendez scores 151. Jared Taylor scores 117 for that victory. So your records look like the following. Brandon Gary still 5-0. Eric Resendez 4-1. Titan Hugo and BZH 420 both 2-3. Jared Taylor 1-4. Incarnate 4-1. Josh 3-2. Jeff Bell and Amos 2-3. And Robert Likes Beer. Though he might be the king of the deckheads, he is the fucking court jester. Court jester, I should say. Jester. Okay, settle down, whiskey. He is the court jester of fantasy football. All right, in the other league, the Walt League, Walt beat TDP 163-156. D-Mata winning a game. Taking down the man. Chris Householder had been on a roll here, so D-Mata takes him down. D-Mata playing pretty well right now. 2-3, wins 101-75. Drew beat up on KD. That shit wasn't even close. He lapped him 191-97. Fidel beat Michael 141-125. Don't use my government name. Shut up. Matt Poche beat Mike Liebeshock 140-125. So over there on the right, you can see the standings. House is 3-2 along with Drew. TDP and KD, TDP is 2-3. KD and Walt at 1-4. About time Walt got a goddamn win. He had to play another shitty team in Truck Driver Pookie to get a win, but boy, Walt has been the defending champ. In the West, Fidel 4-1, White Magic, Mike Liebeshock, and Matt Poche all 3-2, and D-Mata at 2-3. All right, in the league number 3 of the Barry on Deck Fantasy Football Leagues, brought to you by Dan's Seafood and Wings. What the fuck? Did I do that twice? Son of a bitch! I better not. Hold on. No, there we go. Danny Dan beat Christopher Mina in a close one, 136 to 130. Lil Uzi Vert beat up on Mr. 1% Chris Reyes, 108 to 81. Get in there. Damn it. Sylvia took Mark G to the woodshed, 152 to 149. Michael Caravantes with 187 points beats up on B-Mart, Brandon Martinez. And Cisco almost gets 200. Beating up on Keith Sager, 196 to 133. So Mina is 4-1. Chris Reyes is 3-2 along with Cisco. Keith Sager and Lil Uzi both sit at 2-3. Over in the West, Sylvia 3-2 along with Danny Dan. And Michael Caravantes and Mark G at 2-3. And Brandon Martinez bringing up the rear at 1-4. In the last league we have in the Barry on Deck Fantasy Football League, brought to you by Dan Seafood and Wings. Total Dallas beat Clarence. And it wasn't even close. 151 to 128. That was a natural ass whooping of the top two teams over in the East Division. I won't stand for this, but Pink Valkyrie beat my ass. 170 to 139. Ugh. After getting a win in week one against Clarence, I have gone 0-4 since then. It sucks. David T at 158, Lisa at 142. So Lisa falls to 2-3. Uriel Villanueva beats Black Sheep 131 to 107. And John Westling beat up on CC, who falls to 2-3. So your standings in the East, Clarence and Total Dallas at 3-2. Lisa and PP Dubs at 2-3. Yours truly bringing up the rear like a dumb fuck. Listen, Jen, I don't need you telling people I got spanked. We could clearly see it on the screen, okay? We could clearly see it on the screen. And if I'd have played Black Sheep, I'd have won. So I didn't have the worst score in this raggedy ass league. If I'd have played Clarence, I would have won. And he's 3-2. I would have beat CC. Give me that shit. I would have beat John Westling and Uriel. I had the goddamn fifth highest score in this. Shut up, Jen. I didn't get spanked. I just played the wrong team. That's how we look at it. John Westling sits at 4-1 along with Pink Valkyrie. Uriel Villanueva is 3-2. CC is 2-3. And Black Sheep is 1-4. So there's your fantasy football updates, courtesy of Dan Seafood and Wings. Folks, if you want the best seafood in the city of Houston, hands down, you need to get your booty on over to Dan Seafood and Wings. 2 locations for you, one on the southwest side on South Gessner, one on the northeast side on Uvalde Road. Guys, this seafood is amazing. I'm telling you, Nora will not eat boiled spicy shrimp from anywhere else. And she said to me the other day, she goes, I missed you. You've been busy. We hadn't had Dan's in a while. When are we going to have Dan's? And I said, baby, when I get back from Utah, we're getting Dan's. That's how much she loves Dan's. She won't eat seafood from anywhere else. I promise you that. It's gang right here with Dan's. I'm telling you. Dan Seafood and Wings, boiled spicy shrimp. If you love shrimp and you like spicy food, get it, try it, love it, thank me later. And every deckhead in this chat that has gone to Dan's has absolutely loved it, and I think you will too if you're a deckhead or a casual viewer or listener of the podcast or whatever it is. I think you're going to love Dan's here in Houston if you just try it. So give them a try. Log on to eatatdans.com. That's the website. Eat at Dan's on Instagram. You can find them there. The food porn is amazing. Don't log on to Eat at Dan's on Instagram unless you're hungry or unless you have the means to go eat, because it will make you hungry. The food looks amazing on there. Cisco's a big proponent of the lo mein. Hell, Jenny, his mom, even went there, had a salad, and said she loved it. Amos likes the wings. I'm telling you, folks, Dan Seafood and Wings, some of the best food you can get, and a huge supporter of this show, huge believer in me, huge believer in the Deckhead community, giving up $100 cash and $100 gift card for all 4 of our fantasy leagues this season. Dan Seafood and Wings on the hook for $800 in cash and prizes for our fantasy league. So, folks, if you support this show, for the love of God, support the people that support this show and go eat at Dan's Seafood and Wings when you have the opportunity. Until then, make sure you put some Dan's in your mouth. Well, it looks like McCullers is done. They just pulled him out of the game. He looks upset. Is there, who's on base? Oh, Yimmy Garcia's in. Fuck. What's the deal with pulling guys in the middle of a count? This is the second time I've seen Dusty Baker go to the mound in like a 2-0 count and yank a pitcher. Yeah, Total Dallas said the Catfish Po' Boy was good. I've never understood why you would yank a guy in the middle of a count and make a pitcher come in and not just have to start with a runner on base or in a tough situation, but in a hole in a count. What are we doing, Dusty? Doesn't make sense to me. Let him start with a fresh batter. It drives me insane. I don't like it. Oh, was that Matten? I thought that was Rayleigh for a half a second. I'm like, oh shit, but Rayleigh's a lefty. I forgot. I'm going to tell you right now, you got to get out of this inning unscathed. You got to get out of this fifth inning because this is the top of the order. This is a critical and crucial inning in this ball game and in this series. Yeah, Alex said Dusty doing Dusty things. I'm telling you, man, he does the weirdest, dumbest shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. What else we got to talk about? Let's see. So I got Ben Simmons. Oh, no, I got the fantasy. Close those. We got Kyrie talked about. We'll talk a little Ben Simmons, although we did already. We're going to do some non-sports, too, in this last 25 minutes because this is the last show for me for the week, folks. Are you going to miss me? I'm going to miss you. I really do. When I don't do this show, as tired as I am and as exhausted as I get, when I don't do this show, God, I miss it. I miss you guys. I miss the chat. I miss hanging out. I miss all of it. So although I need the time this week to get ready, I'm still going to miss it. Bad Mojo enters chat. What happened? That's the thing, Katie. Don't put Greinke in for one fucking batter like you did last time. Look at this guy. He looks like a White Sox. He looks like a White Sox fan. He's like, oh, God, I hate living in Chicago. Everybody thinks we have good pizza and we don't. Oh, Shelpsters, I'm going to miss you too, sweetie. Do we get 4 hours next Monday? God damn, Cisco. It's just good to have you live in the chat too, buddy. PP Dubs, Dave said, Dusty the shit talker is better than Dusty the manager. Well, that's true. I never heard of this cat before now, but I was listening to a song. Yeah, the Provo Kid. If I go and fucking pass out on stage like I did when I ran track in Provo, I'm never going back to Provo. I feel like I'm going to bomb. Like, I have this bad feeling I'm just going to go to Provo and bomb, and then I'll never speak of it again. You shut your mouth. Barry, you don't even like us. You ain't missing us. You shut your goddamn mouth, Christy. Why would I not like you? Christy, how dumb do you think I am? If not for you guys, this doesn't exist. I love you. I have to like you, but I fucking love you because I love you because you're the only folks rocking with me. You're the only ones supporting me. All these other mamby-pamby bullshit lying sons of bitch. Hey, we're going to go with you until the wheels fall off. Remember when we used to get 1,000 views? Christy, I fucking loves you guys so much. Fuck all them other people. It's you and me, kiddo. For life. Okay. She said, I'm kidding. Goddamn. I know. He cusses at us because he loves us. Yeah. I'm like, oh. Look at Altuve trying to show off a little arm like Correa because he stepped in front of him. He's like, give me that bitch. I tell you what. I do love. Chris said you love 99% of us. Well, there is a 1%. Paul, you raggedy bitch. Can't believe it's been a month or two. My manager said, well, I, for one, can't stand any of you. Well, I have a feeling that might be mutual. One out. So Garcia gets one out. Oh. If you're going to throw 95 in the middle, that's where you throw it, down in the zone. Uh-oh. You done fucked up. You didn't exclude gin in that white magic. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. You're bad, dude. You're bad. Let me see. So that's the John Gruden. I can close that. These are all the headlines. I can close all that. That was yesterday's show. I can close that. Cisco said, White Magic only likes AJ. Oh, boy. That's funny. That's good stuff right there. Let's talk about this for a second. Can we? Oh, my God. I'm so fucking hungry. I swear to God, this might as well be porn to me right now. DiGiorno. Get off my screen, you weirdo. No one gives a shit about you or that dirty-ass helmet. Go wash your helmet, freak. Stop spitting. You're going to get mouth cancer. Take out the chaw. Sorry, guys. I was watching the White Sox game down there. 2 outs. Fuck yeah. I'm telling y'all, this is a big inning. This and the 8th. This is a big inning. Mark my words. This and the 8th. These are the big innings. Can we talk? Okay, somebody put Mark G in a 5-minute timeout. I will not have this fucking pizza slander. He said the crust looks like shit and DiGiorno is garbage. Okay, well, first of all, Mark, I don't give a fuck that it's DiGiorno. What I do care about is that it's goddamn macaroni and cheese on a pizza. Which, by the way, I'm not sure how this works. Like, do they put the red sauce and the cheese, the regular cheese, and then macaroni on top of like pepperoni? If this is legitimately just macaroni and cheese on top of pizza dough, I don't know that I actually like that idea. Hear me out. I could just make bread and have some mac and cheese. Easy peasy. But if you're going to put mac and cheese on a pizza, let me tell you something. If I could have one non-meat food the rest of my life, it would be macaroni and cheese. I don't think you guys really even understand how much I love macaroni and cheese. I really don't think you understand. So to see it on a pizza is orgasmic to me. To me. Some of you don't like it. That's fine, Drew. Be an idiot. I don't care. Just be a dumbass and not like mac and cheese. That's your business, dummy. But when I see this, I mean, yeah, that takes me to Boner Town. Yeah. Daddy popped the chub. But I tell you what, it's still pizza. And it still needs something on top of it. Or it needs something below it on a pizza. Like, that should be the last thing. But, like, I still want pepperoni. Yeah! Yeah, guys, that's huge. Astros getting out of that inning, that's huge. I'm telling you right now. That was a big deal. But I still want to see, like, I don't need red sauce, right? Like, if you just want to put, like, a cheese sauce, some pepperoni, and then the regular cheese and the mac on top, I'm good with that. And I think even red sauce would be good. I think there's a lot left to this. I think you could, like TDP is saying, throw some bacon on it. Put some pepperoni on there. Right? I mean, put some Italian sausage. Put some Italian sausage on it. Put some hamburger meat. Anybody that says pineapple is getting permanently banned from this channel, I'm just going to warn you now. If you say put pineapple on a macaroni and cheese pizza, I will ban you from this show forever. Oh my God, D-Mod nailed it. Luby's has some of the best. I'm going to tell you some of the best mac and cheese. First of all, Velveeta shells and cheese. Luby's mac and cheese. And Stouffer's has a frozen thing of macaroni and cheese. Oh, so good. But I'm down with the powdered mac and cheese. I'm down with the homemade mac and cheese as long as it's done right. Because sometimes y'all can fuck up homemade mac and cheese. My magic said, finally, a cause me and a Barry agree on. Yeah. I knew we'd come around, buddy. We love each other too much not to be able to agree on something. But I would get this. I would totally get this. Bro, yeah. Can KD get a 5-minute timeout, mods? I need KD to get a 5-minute timeout. Sorry, KD. You can't talk shit about Lubies like that. I won't allow it. I saw Joe Pro had an AMA. That's my bad. Joe Pro AMA. How much eating and cussing are you going to do after the dry bar special, bro? So I've already told Nora we're getting Dan's. I want to go to Chewy's. And after seeing a macaroni and cheese pizza, I think I want to try a mac and cheese pizza. I'm doing a lot of eating the 1 week after I get back from dry bar. Now, I was 194 this morning. I had a bad weekend at the Improv eating wings. It's all I ate was wings, nothing else. But it was just still a lot of calories for what I've been trying to do. So I had a setback. So I'm probably going to owe Virginia Buttonweed $200. I'm probably not going to make the money for the charity because I don't think I'm going to hit 195. It's not going to happen, or 185. But I'm trying. But boy, I'm going to eat bad for a week. And then I'm back on the diet because I really want to walk around at about 180. So, honest to God, I'd like to be 170. But I'd settle for 180 for TV. But I am going to eat awful when I get back. I'm going to eat so bad. It's going to be disgusting, the stuff I put in my body. Donna said, is Piccadilly still open? Oh, that's a good question, Donna. But I don't think Piccadilly is as good as Luby's. Man, I used to go to Luby's because my mom, it was a single mom. It was me and her, and that was it. And she'd be like, I don't feel like cooking. So we'd either eat McDonald's or Luby's. And plus, it was cheap. Like, she could get the Luann platter, but I would get the chicken fried steak with gravy, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes with gravy, and then the dessert. Oh, fucking Luby's. I actually like Luby's. Oh, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up, Shelpsters. I'm still trying to lose weight. In fact, when this show is over with, I'm going to go run 5 miles. And then in the morning, when I get back from my haircut, I'm going to go run another 5 miles. And then I'm going to come back and prep my set. And again, programming note, by the way, no show tomorrow, Thursday or Friday from me. John Westing will be filling in at least on Thursday and Friday. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but I will let you know on Twitter and the Discord if he's going to do a show tomorrow. Paul said, what are you at now? I'm at 194, Paul. That's down from 208 on September 15th. Not bad. I mean, look, I'll take it. I put in a lot of hard work. I have been starving myself. I haven't been eating. Tell everyone about your Golden Corral days. I have really tried to be good. Cisco said, me and Mary are going to run 5 miles combined. Okay. I guess I'm doing all 5. So that's good, Cisco. Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. Paul said, I'm 220. Hey, man, listen, I was 216 in July. So July, August, September, I had lost, I was losing about, I don't know, a pound or 2 a week on Weight Watchers, which, by the way, can I rant? There's nothing in here. I'm just drinking spit at this point. Let me tell you what. I signed up for Weight Watchers because sometimes it works. But I want to warn every single one of you. They're a sham. They're shiesty scam artists is what they are. Because when I signed up for Weight Watchers, now look, I know you guys think I'm stupid. I get it. I know you think I don't have a handle on what goes on. But people that know me know I'm not a fucking idiot. There's no way I could pull all this off on a fucking daily basis with all the technology and bullshit if I was fucking dumb. I might be aloof. I might fuck things up every once in a while, but I'm not a fucking idiot. So when I sign up for Weight Watchers and it says 3 months at $10 a month, and you can't cancel before the end of the 3 months or there's a fucking early termination fee, but after the 3 months, you can cancel. And I literally, at that moment of sign up, I go to my goddamn calendar and I put on it October 12th, cancel Weight Watchers so you don't go past the 3 months, because by now you should be sexy as fuck and you don't need to pay the money. And then when I get to October 12th, this morning at 7 a.m., and I go to cancel Weight Watchers, fuck you, Oprah, you shiesty ass, stealing money from people ass businesswoman. Was that a bean? What the fuck was that in Chicago? When I go to cancel and it says there's a $41 early termination fee, and my shit is done today. Today. So I call and I get the most redneck ass woman that's like, I can't spell today. Sweetie, I'm pretty sure you can't spell every day. Let's be real. And they're like, well, I don't know why it says you can't cancel, baby. You can cancel. Go on and cancel. I'm like, so if I cancel, they're going to charge me? Well, yeah, they're going to charge you. Well, then, bitch, why would I cancel? I said, what kind of shit is this? It said I could cancel at no charge. She's like, well, that's just not what it is, baby. Oh, you dirty bitch. You dirty motherfucker. Perry just threw at Maldonado's head because Maldonado is the one that said, oh, looks like we got some extra motivation after he talked shit about them being cheaters. Oh, you cocksucker. Please bust this dude's cup. Please bust this dude's cup. I can't believe Houston has a bean. That's embarrassing. Please bust this dude in the cup. Oh, he's going to bunt on his ass. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. Hoe ass bitch. Anyways. So fuck Weight Watchers as a staff, record label, and as a crew. And if you're down for Weight Watchers, well, good for you. I mean, you should lose weight, fatty. But also, fuck Weight Watchers. She may not work for them, but she sounds like she doesn't follow the program. Yeah, you ever met somebody that sounded fat? She did sound like she, maybe not. You know. Yeah, apparently we have a bean now, Fidel. Joe Bro said, wait a minute, what's the cancellation fee for leaving Patreon? Not that I would, but let's work a scam. There is none. You just fucking cancel and then they'll ask you, why are you leaving? And usually what I've seen so far when people cancel their Patreon is tough times. Totally understandable. Lost my job. Totally understandable. Might lose my job. Totally understandable. Barry said something I didn't like. You knew what you were getting into. I don't like this dude anymore. You knew what you were getting into. So, and sometimes I think people just get sick of my shit. So, those are but you can cancel with no late fees, Joe Pro, or no early termination fees. None at all. Truck Driver Pookie said, tacos never did me dirty like that. Well, speaking of, we haven't seen Truck and Taco in a while. Did he give up on us? Mark, you hate Oprah? You're from Chicago. You're not supposed to hate Oprah. She's the mayor of Chicago. What is this wow for? What did I say that was controversial? What if I don't agree with your take on Ted Cruz? Well, then you fucking quit. Yeah, I quit. Oh, wow. And then you message me later and tell me how much you still support me. There's a lot of that. Hey, man, I'm rooting for you. Are you, though? Are you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, those are in there. I can't believe this guy. This isn't what I signed up for. He's just not the same. Actually, I'm exactly the fucking same. I'm 100% the same. Are you sure about that? Sure about what, Donna? Are you talking to me or somebody else? Will I get a notice to renew Patreon? Oh, did you do the year? I don't know if you guys get a notice for the year or not, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how that works. I would hope they would, but who knows, man? I'm not really sure. 2-1 count. Oh. Altuve just popped out to catch her. Oh, nope. Ah! So close. First row. Suck it. Is that true? Is that true, Paul? Or are you just making shit up in the chat now because we only have 2 minutes to go in the show? I'm starting a petition for Oliver phone calls to come back. That was a good time back in the day. Remember that? I would start the show. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm fucking watching on my phone. I'd be like, well, listen, officer, I'm sorry my cat did that. He's out here selling catnip on the corner doing dope. Sex time. Well, let's just close it out with a sidecast. I feel like that anyone that's giving a shit is left already anyways, or not giving a shit is left already. It's just my down for me, my day ones. Oh, Jen said I'll remind the yearly Patreon peeps. Oh, thank you, Jen. See, this is why Jen's the best. I saw White Magic slander her. You got about one more of those, buddy. You got about one more, and then there's going to be some furniture moving up in here. You don't be slandering Jen. You talk all the shit you want about House and Chris Davis and people no one and people nobody likes. You just say all the things you want about them. Oh, my bad, House. Not House. House is a day one. House is like, hashtag day ones. And I'm like, you talk all the shit you want about House. Hey, what the fuck, man? By the way, can we all wish House congratulations? Yeah, absolutely. You can talk shit about. But House was pushing for 600 subs or follows on the Twitches, and he did it. And I'm happy for that dude. He's killing the game over there on Twitch. So keep it up, man. I told Jen to shut up? No, that doesn't sound like. That doesn't sound like anything I would say. I think I told the whole chat to shut up. But that's not singling any one person out. And maybe I excluded her mentally. I just didn't say it. I can exclude people mentally when I say shut up. If my mom was here, I mean, she might be included. But some of you wouldn't. Don't put that evil on me. You touched my nipple, woman. Okay? You violated me. You know, oh, bye, bitch. They pulled out Mr. Wild Accusations. Oh, wow. White Magic is a dick. He said the House was pushing 600 subs and pushed 600 pounds. That's not nice. I got to pee. We're wrapping this show up. Guys. That's it for me for the week. I love you guys so much, man. Wish me luck this weekend. I won't talk to you again until I get back on Monday. I hope I don't bomb. But if I do, just know I still tried my hardest and did my best. And if I eat shit on stage, at least I went after it, right? At least I'm getting paid no matter what. I hope I don't fuck this up. I love you guys. Shelby, I love you. Joel, thank you, buddy. Chris, thank you. Matt, Justin, Donna, Ray, appreciate you all. Be nice to John Westling on Thursday and Friday for sure. I'll verify about Wednesday. I will still tweet it out. He will go live. You'll still get the notice. Come support John while I'm gone, please. Hang out with him. It's still going to be better than just about anything you can find on radio. I promise you. John's going to bring it. I love you, deckheads. I just don't even know how to tell you. I love you to death. A little see you guys Monday. Thank you so much for everything you do for me, for this show, and for the Deckhead community. Dandy Dan, hang in there, buddy. Lisa, good to have you back. Feeling better. I'll see you guys Monday. Do me 3 favors until then. Be safe. Be kind. And most important, love each other. See y'all later. Go Astros. And he's making a YouTube video!